Slingshot engaged. Oh, we're almost ready to rip, baby. So, over the break-in period, it's 1,200 miles in a Supra. And yes, I do my best to follow break-in periods. People argue against that. That's fine. Everybody has their methods to it, but I go by what the manufacturer says. I don't think they want to pay for cars that have engine failures, and I know people follow break-in and they can still have engines fail, but at the end of the day, I followed it. It is hard. It is so hard. Not as bad as my Camaro, but still 1,200 miles is tough. So here in a second, we're gonna let this sucker eat because she is now fully broken in. Holy shit. Woo! We'll do some more, don't you worry. Hey, Popo. Popo! That guy probably got past his braking period. This car is stupid fast, and you quickly run out of room in this car. It is hard to use this car's power. It's insane. Sure, someone in this video is going to say, oh, that's really slow. Your car's really slow. Guys, I'm close to 5,000 feet in elevation. I am not at sea level. Sure, maybe some cars come out of the factory a little bit faster than others, but you guys have to take everything into consideration when it comes to comparing cars. It could be the weather that day. It could be the humidity that day. Sure, you can get a good example, but when you talk about elevation, when you talk about turbos, sure, right now we are in turbo weather. It is better for your turbos with the colder air outside. However, I'm sure someone's going to say, oh, that's really slow. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm 5,000 feet almost in elevation, and that affects timing. That affects a lot of things versus when you're at sea level. So just take that into account. It's really hard to accurately describe the amount of torque this car puts out. I mean, this car, I think what they put on the website, marketing brochure, is like 382 horsepower and like 368 pound-feet of torque. Guys, that is to the wheel. Like BMW, this is a B58, this is a BMW motor. They underrate their horsepower. I mean, this turbo, just twin scroll turbo, I mean, this thing, it is just instant, and it's almost like driving a naturally aspirated car. But when your foot is down on this thing all the way, I mean, this car throws you back. I mean, it's quite impressive. And I've known it's really fast, but I didn't realize it's as fast as it is. And obviously, you know, I'm coming from manuals to automatics, but the transmission paired with this car in an automatic, it's very intelligent when it shifts. But man, this car throws you back. I had someone in here the other day and floored it, took it back, and he's like, you know, he hasn't been in a lot of performance cars, but like felt like the front wheels were coming off the ground. That sounds very dramatic, but the amount of torque this car puts down in power, the biggest challenge with this car, it's similar to like a Hellcat or a supercharged car, even, you know, your Scat Packs and that, because this falls right in the range with those and not Hellcats. You run out of road to where you can safely drive these cars. I mean, let's say you just want to cruise up to the speed limit really fast. You have to get out of the car because you're either going to hit someone or you've gotten up to the speed limit. It's very impressive the amount of power and torque this car puts down. And another thing up here, you have what they call your sport displays. So it's sharing how much horsepower and... Holy cow. And sorry, I had to take it off camera because I was losing traction through a couple gears. So, I mean, it's... The only thing I wish this had is, I wish it had a boost gauge. And I know people say, boost gauges, they're not super accurate, but it would be cool to have a display similar to like the Z or some of the other turbocharged cars to see how much, you know, PSIs you're putting out. This horsepower and torque is cool. I like it, but it's really missing a boost gauge, in my opinion. But guys, those are just a few rips for you guys in sport mode on this car. I want to be careful, I want to be cautious, but overall, I knew this car was fast and it was fun. This car is scary fast and it's scary fun, and I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it. More to come for you guys, more impressions videos, a little bit of everything for you guys. I know you guys prefer the Supra content over my other stuff, but please go subscribe to my detailing channel if you guys haven't. Have a lot of awesome content coming up on that, and just released a detailing video that was basically 20 hours of detailing in 40 minutes. So guys, thank you so much for your support on the channel. Let me know what you guys think below. Is car quick? Is car fun? What questions you guys have? What can I answer for you? Catch you on the next one.